He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. So BYU's offense making their way on the field today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Very late hit on the quarterback. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Pass complete on a crossing route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking downfield. It's Dampier. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Bachmeyer. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Cougars will bring their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
It's a wide receiver screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking to throw again. He finds the running back in the flat. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Did he get there on the ground? They stop him, but it's a first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Grab by the receiver. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Snags a quick throw, and the gain just good enough for a first down. A short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. Hits the running back in the flat. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat.
Headed for the end zone. That kind of execution. Defense showing blitz here. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Defense is coming after him. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Phillips. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Big guys up front. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Bachman. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. After all that, looks deep left. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Now they'll run it on the toss. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. A new set of downs after that completion. A quick throw out left, complete. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He keeps it on a design run. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Here comes a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. 2nd down after that short completion. Looks to his left and makes the completion. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back, screen to the wide receiver. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Cougars will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. See if he can make a play on this return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pass complete on the crosser. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the 1st down. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. And the ball is hauled in. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. BYU getting set for the first and 10 now. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking to chuck it again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. And this one is caught. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So getting nothing in first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU, as they... And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking deep down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on first and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Second down play coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Cougars will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
He's got the first and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? We'll give it to the running back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Can you say... The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. He breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. To throw, it's Dampier. Caught by the receiver. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it is incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on. And the Cougars will line up to boot it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. They test the middle there, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Misses the receiver, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. This time a completion. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. QB decides to keep it here. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback. Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you
looking to pass. It's Dampier. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. An inside deal now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And they get the completion. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Brigham Young. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Send the back in motion. Toss play to the outside. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looks right for a quick completion. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets them up first down at the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Design quarterback run. Slides to avoid the big hit. Again, makes it second and medium. QB keeper all the way. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back in motion now. Leaning on the run game here late. And that run produces a decent gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Now here's the toss play.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Now it's second down here. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal.
Well, that's why you practice right.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.